You are here now, in a place that has been waiting for you. A place woven from the quietest parts of your heart, where the air itself remembers your name. The chamber of forgotten echoes opens its arms to you, not as a stranger, but as someone who has always belonged. The first thing you notice is the warmth, not the heat of fire, but the slow, gentle embrace of sunlight through thick glass, pressing against your skin, sinking into your bones. It is the kind of warmth that lingers, the kind that says you are safe here. You are held. The air hums with a sound you almost recognize. A deep, steady vibration, like the earth itself is breathing. And if you listen closely, you might hear it. The softest whisper of a frequency, 174 hertz, a note that carries you deeper, like a lullaby sung by the walls. Above you, the ceiling is not made of stone or wood, but of living light. Threads of iridescent silk, woven together like the finest tapestry. Each strand shimmers, pulsing with colors you've seen in dreams. Blues that shift like ocean waves, greens that glow like new leaves, violets that hum with quiet magic. And when you reach out, the threads respond. They do not push you away. They do not resist. They simply yield, like water parting for your hand. Some moments solid, other moments dissolving into mist, as if the chamber itself is breathing with you, inhaling, exhaling in perfect rhythm. And you realize this place knows your breath. The floor beneath you is not made of earth, but of liquid mercury, so still it looks like a mirror, reflecting the light above, creating the illusion of an endless lattice, a web of golden threads stretching into infinity. And when you step, the surface does not ripple. It simply accepts your weight, like a bed of clouds, holding you up, cradling you. The scent here is soft, like ozone after a summer rain, mixed with something sweeter, crushed pearl, or perhaps moonlight made tangible. It fills your lungs, not with urgency, but with ease. Each breath slower than the last, each exhale deeper, as if your body is learning how to rest, how to let go. You are not alone here. The chamber is alive with presence, not in a way that startles, but in a way that comforts, like the steady gaze of a loved one, watching over you, ensuring you are safe. The walls, the light, the very air, all hum with the same quiet assurance. You belong here. You have always belonged here. And as you settle, the chamber responds. The filaments above you begin to shift, weaving patterns just for you, like the chamber is knitting a blanket of light, draping it over your shoulders. The mercury beneath you softens, inviting you to sink deeper, not into water, but into safety, into stillness. The echoes here are not the kind that bounce. They do not startle. They do not demand. Instead, they gather like whispers from 100 soft voices, murmuring things you almost remember. Words from childhood, songs from dreams, promises from a future you have not yet lived. And if you listen, truly listen, you might hear your own voice woven into the chorus. This is a place of release, not of holding. The chamber does not ask you to carry anything. It asks you to let go, to sink, to rest. And as you do, the threads of light above you begin to glow brighter, pulsing in time with your breath, as if they are breathing with you, as if you are breathing with them. And in that shared rhythm, you find the deepest peace. The chamber knows your weight. It knows the shape of your body, the curve of your spine, the way your shoulders carry the world. And it is here to remind you, you do not have to carry it alone. The mercury beneath you shift, molding itself to your form, like a bed made just for you. And when you lie back, it holds you, cradles you, lifts you. There is no rush here, no need to move, no need to do anything at all. The chamber is content to simply be with you, to fill the space around you with warmth, with light, with the quiet hum of safety. And as you drift, the echoes soften, the light dims, not into darkness, but into the deepest, most restful, golden twilight. You are being watched over, not by eyes, but by presence, by the chamber itself, by the quiet assurance that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are exactly where you need to be. And as you let go, as you sink deeper, the chamber sings to you a song without words, a song of safety, of rest, of coming home. The weight of the world, the weight of your thoughts, the weight of your worries, they do not belong here. The chamber is a place of forgetting, not in a way that erases, but in a way that releases. And as you breathe, as you sink, you feel them slipping away, like stones into water, disappearing into the mercury beneath you, leaving you lighter. The light above you begins to shift, not in brightness, but in texture. It softens like the last rays of sunset, painting the chamber in hues of amber and gold. And the echoes, they fade, not into silence, but into the quietest, most comforting hum, the sound of the chamber breathing with you. You are not sleeping, not yet, but you are drifting, sinking, letting go, and the chamber is here to catch you, to hold you, to guide you deeper. The mercury beneath you shifts again, wrapping around you like the gentlest embrace. And as you relax, the light above you begins to pulse in time with your heartbeat. This is the rhythm of the chamber, the rhythm of safety, of rest, of coming home. And as you listen, your own heartbeat slows, matching the pulse of the light, matching the breath of the chamber. And in that harmony, you find the deepest, most perfect peace. The echoes are gone now, not because they are forgotten, but because they are no longer needed. The chamber holds what must be held and releases what must be released. And you are held, cradled, lifted. You are safe. You are home. The light above you begins to dim, not into darkness, but into the softest, most golden twilight, the kind that invites you to close your eyes. The mercury beneath you softens, deepens, becoming the most comfortable bed you have ever known. And as you lie back, the chamber sings a lullaby of warmth, of safety, of rest. You do not need to stay awake. You do not need to hold on. The chamber is here. It is holding you. It is watching over you. And as you drift, as you let go, the light above you begins to fade, not into darkness, but into the deepest, most restful sleep. The last thing you hear is the quiet hum of the chamber, the sound of safety, the sound of home. And as you sink, as you let go, the chamber whispers, "You are safe now. You are loved. You are home." The resonance begins to deepen around you now. A slow and steady hum that vibrates in the very center of your chest. It is not loud, not forceful, but it is there. A quiet pulse that moves through the air like a living thing. You find yourself standing at the threshold of the chamber of forgotten echoes. The violet gray mist swirls gently around your ankles. Not cold, not sharp, but soft, almost like the brush of silk against your skin. The air here is warm, thick with the scent of ozone and crushed pearl, a fragrance that lingers in the back of your throat, sweet and mineral at the same time. Your eyes adjust slowly to the light, or rather, to the way the light gathers here. It does not fall from above. It does not streak or slash. It pools like molten gold caught in shallow depressions. And in these pools, you see the filaments, countless strands of memory, light, iridescent silk that shifts and sways without wind. You notice your breath first, how it moves in and out of you. Slow, deliberate. The air is a living fluid, its viscosity shifting with your body's needs. Thicker where it presses against your skin, thinner where it slips past your lips. It carries the weight of something sacred, something ancient. And then you see them. Your eyes lift to the center of the chamber, where the filaments of memory, light converge. And there, standing as if they have always been here, is Kaya Edge. Their presence is not startling, not intrusive, but soft, like the first light of dawn seeping through a curtain. Kaya's eyes meet yours, and in them, you see a depth that does not frighten, but comforts. Their gaze is warm, heavy with a knowing that feels like coming home. They do not rush toward you. They do not speak immediately. They simply stand, allowing the space between you to breathe. Their energy is gentle, like the slow pull of an ocean tide. It does not demand. It does not pull. It invites. And as you feel this invitation, you notice how your own body responds. Your shoulders soften. Your breath deepens. The weight of the world outside this chamber begins to dissolve, like sugar in warm water. Kaya steps closer, and with each movement, the filaments of memory light shift around them. Some solidify, pressing against their skin like a second layer of clothing. Others dissolve, becoming mist once more. Their footsteps make no sound on the liquid mercury floor, yet the surface ripples gently in their wake, as if the chamber itself is breathing with them. They extend a hand toward you, and in their palm, you see a small object, something that glows faintly, like a firefly trapped in amber. It is the MacGuffin, though you do not know its name yet. You only know that it feels important, sacred, like a key meant just for you. As Kaya draws nearer, you notice the texture of their skin, smooth, but not flawless. It carries the faintest lines, like the grain of polished wood. Their fingers are long, delicate, yet strong, and as they offer the MacGuffin to you, their touch is feather light. You reach out, your hand moving slowly, as if through honey, and the air between you and the MacGuffin thickens, responding to your intention. Your fingers brush against it, and the moment they do, a warmth spreads up your arm, not burning, not scorching, but gentle, like sunlight on a winter's day. The MacGuffin is cool to the touch, yet it hums with energy. Its surface is smooth, almost glass-like, but with a depth that suggests layers beneath layers. It is small enough to hold in one hand, yet it feels heavier than it should, as if it carries the weight of something infinite, something timeless. You lift it closer to your face, and as you do, the light within it shifts, pulsing faintly, like a heartbeat. The resonance in the chamber deepens, syncing with the rhythm of the MacGuffin. And for a moment, you feel as if you are standing at the center of a vast web, one that stretches beyond the chamber, beyond time itself. Kaya's voice is soft, a whisper that carries effortlessly through the thick air. You have always known this was yours, they say, and their words do not feel like a revelation, but a reminder. Something deep within you already knew, but had forgotten. You look up at them, and their eyes hold yours, steady, unblinking, yet not intense. They are simply there, present, offering you the space to remember, to reclaim what was always yours. Kaya steps even closer to now. Their presence envelops you, not in a way that smothers, but in a way that cradles. You feel their breath against your cheek, warm, slow, matching the rhythm of your own. And then their arms encircle you. The embrace is not tight, not constricting, but soft, like a blanket of mist settling over you. And as they hold you, you feel the boundaries between you begin to dissolve. Your breath syncs with theirs. Your heartbeat slows to match theirs. And for the first time, you understand what it means to be held by the present moment. The MacGuffin in your hand grows warmer, its light pulsing in time with your breath. And Kaya's voice is a whisper against your ear. This is the gift of the present, they murmur. The gift of remembering that you were never separate, never lost, only resting in the deep soil of what already is. You close your eyes, and the chamber around you fades, not into darkness, but into a soft, golden light. The resonance of the anchor hums around you, steady, unchanging, and you feel yourself sinking deeper, not into sleep, but into a stillness that is more awake than waking. Kaya's hands press lightly against your back, and you feel their warmth seeping into you, not just through your skin, but through your bones, through the very core of your being. The MacGuffin in your hand begins to glow brighter, its light seeping into your fingers, traveling up your arm, filling your chest with a warmth that is both familiar and new. You realize now that The MacGuffin was never an object. It was always a mirror, reflecting back to you what you already carried within. Kaya's voice is a soft murmur. You are the echo, and the chamber, the memory, and the light, all of it already yours. The resonance deepens once more, vibrating through the floor, through the air, through the very fabric of the chamber. And you feel it, not just with your ears, but with your entire body. A hum that resonates in your bones, in your breath, in the space between your thoughts. Kaya's embrace loosens slightly, but they do not let go. Their hands rest lightly on your shoulders. Their forehead presses gently against yours. And in this moment, you feel a profound stillness, a stillness that is not empty, but full of the present moment, full of the deep soil of what already is. The MacGuffin in your hand begins to dissolve, its light spreading, not fading, but becoming part of you, becoming part of the chamber, becoming part of the resonance itself. And you understand now that this was never about receiving something new, but about remembering what was always here. Kaya's voice is a whisper. The anchor is not something outside of you, they say. It is the sound of your own breath, the rhythm of your own heartbeat, the stillness at the center of your being. You breathe in, and the air is thick, sweet, carrying the scent of ozone and crushed pearl. You breathe out, and the chamber breathes with you. The filaments of memory light shift. The liquid mercury floor ripples. The pools of molten gold light pulse. Kaya's hands slide down your arms, and they take your hands in theirs, their fingers intertwining with yours. Their touch is warm, grounding, and you feel the last of your resistance dissolve. The last of your questions fade until there is only this, only the present moment. The resonance hums around you, a steady, unchanging tone, and you realize that this is the sound of stillness, the sound of the deep soil of the present, the sound of what already is. And as you listen, you feel yourself sinking deeper, not into sleep, but into a state of profound wakefulness. Kaya's voice is a soft murmur. the anchor guide you, they say. Let it remind you of what you already know. Let it root you in the deep soil of the present, where everything is already whole, already yours. You close your eyes once more, and the chamber fades into the background, not because it is gone, but because it is now part of you. The resonance of the anchor fills your awareness, steady, unchanging, and you feel yourself becoming one with it, one with the present moment, one with the deep soil of what already is. Kaya's hands release yours, but their presence remains, not as a separate entity, but as a part of the stillness, a part of the resonance, a part of you. And you understand now that this was never about being guided, but about remembering your own guidance. The anchor hums around you, a steady, unchanging tone, and you feel it, not just in your ears, but in your bones, in your breath, in the very core of your being. And as you listen, you feel yourself sinking deeper, not into sleep, but into a state of profound wakefulness. The resonance deepens, vibrating through the floor, through the air, through the very fabric of the chamber. And you feel it, not just with your ears, but with your entire body, a hum that resonates in your bones, in your breath, in the space between your thoughts. You realize now that the anchor is not something outside of you. It is the sound of your own breath, the rhythm of your own heartbeat, the stillness at the center of your being. And as you listen, you feel yourself becoming one with it, one with the present moment, one with the deep soil of what already is. Kaya's voice is a whisper. You are the chamber, the echo, the light, and the anchor, all of it already yours. You breathe in, and the air fills your lungs, thick, sweet, carrying the scent of ozone and crushed pearl. You breathe out, and the chamber breathes with you. The filaments of memory light shift. The liquid mercury floor ripples. The pools of molten gold light pulse. The resonance hums around you, steady, unchanging, and you feel it, not just in your ears, but in your bones, in your breath, in the very core of your being. And as as you listen, you feel yourself sinking deeper, not into sleep, but into a state of profound wakefulness. You understand now that this journey was never about finding something, but about remembering what was always here. The chamber, the anchor, the deep soil of the present, all of it already yours. Kaya's presence fades, not because they are gone, but because they are now part of you, part of the stillness, part of the resonance, part of the present moment. The anchor hums around you, steady, unchanging, and you feel it in your bones, in your breath, in the very core of your being. And as you listen, you feel yourself becoming one with it, one with the deep soil of the present, where everything is already whole, already yours. You realize now that the anchor is not something to be followed, but something to be remembered. The sound of your own breath, the rhythm of your own heartbeat, the stillness at the center of your being. And as you listen, you feel yourself sinking deeper, not into sleep, but into a state of profound wakefulness, where the chamber, the anchor, and you are no longer separate, but one. The resonance hums around you, steady, unchanging, and you feel it in your bones, in your breath, in the very core of your being. And as you listen, you feel yourself becoming one with it, one with the deep soil of the present, where everything is already whole, already yours. You understand now that this was never about being guided, but about remembering your own guidance. The anchor, the chamber, the deep soil of the present, all of it already yours. And as you listen to the resonance, you feel yourself sinking deeper, not into sleep, but into a state of profound wakefulness, where the boundaries between you and the chamber dissolve, where the anchor is not something outside of you, but the sound of your own breath, the rhythm of your own heartbeat, the stillness at the center of your being. The resonance hums around you, steady, unchanging, and you feel it in your bones, in your breath, in the very core of your being. And as you listen, you feel yourself becoming one with it, one with the deep soil of the present, where everything is already whole, already yours. And now, as you settle even deeper into this space, you begin to notice the quiet hum of brown noise, 174 hertz, wrapping around you like the gentlest of blankets. This sound is not just something you hear, it is something you feel. A slow, rolling wave of warmth that starts at the crown of your head and trickles down, inch by inch, like honey poured over stone. It pools in your shoulders, softening the weight you've carried without knowing, the tension you've held like a small, smooth stone in your pocket, heavy but familiar. And now, as the frequency moves through you, that stone begins to dissolve, not with effort, not with struggle, but with the quiet surrender of sand slipping through open fingers. The air around you feels thicker now, richer, as if you've stepped into a room where time moves differently. It's not the air of the world outside, sharp, hurried, filled with edges. This air is slow, deliberate, like the breath of someone who has all the time in the world. And as you inhale, you taste it, not with your mouth, but with your whole body. It carries the faintest hint of something sweet, like crushed leaves in autumn, or the first sip of cool water on a summer evening. And with each exhale, you release a little more of that old weight, the weight you didn't even know was yours until this moment. Somewhere in the distance, a presence begins to form. Not as a shape, not yet, but as a feeling, a warmth that grows stronger, like the first glow of dawn before the sun itself appears. You know this presence. Its name is Kale Frost. And though you cannot see him, you can feel the way he moves. Not with steps, not with sound, but with the quiet certainty of a river finding its path. He is here, not to lead you, but to walk beside you, to remind you that you are not alone in this space. As Kale draws nearer, the brown noise swells just slightly. Not in volume, but in depth. It vibrates now in the bones of your hands, in the arches of your feet. A slow, steady pulse that syncs with your own heartbeat. And with each beat, you feel the stone in your pocket grow lighter, not because it's being taken from you, but because it's being transformed, turned from something heavy into something soft, something that can be held without weight. And as the transformation continues, you realize you're not just releasing the stone. You're releasing the story you've told yourself about it. The story that said you needed to carry it. That said it made you stronger or wiser or more prepared. The story that whispered, if I let this go, who will I be without it? But Kale's presence is a quiet counterpoint to that story, a reminder that some burdens are not ours to keep. That strength isn't measured in what we carry, but in what we allow ourselves to release. And as that truth settles into your bones, the stone in your pocket begins to crumble, not into dust, but into something finer, something like stardust or the first snowfall of winter. Your breath deepens without thought, each inhale drawing the brown noise deeper into your lungs, each exhale sending the remnants of the stone out into the air. And with each cycle, the space around you grows brighter, not with light, but with clarity. The kind of clarity that comes when the fog lifts just enough to see the path ahead. And in that clarity, you notice something new, a shape emerging from the darkness. Not a person, not yet, but the suggestion of one. The shape is tall, but not towering. Solid, but not unyielding. It moves toward you with the slow, steady pace of someone who knows the value of taking their time. And as it draws closer, you begin to see details. The curve of a shoulder, the slope of a neck, the way the air seems to shimmer slightly around it, as if it's wrapped in a cloak of frost that never quite settles. This is Kale Frost, not as a figure to be feared, but as a guide to be trusted. And as he steps into the circle of your awareness, you feel the weight of the stone lift completely. His voice is not a sound you hear with your ears. It is a vibration that resonates in your chest, in your ribs, in the hollows of your bones. A voice that carries the weight of centuries, yet feels as light as the first breath of spring. You are here, he says, not with words, but with a knowing. And you are exactly where you need to be. And with that knowing, the last remnants of the stone dissolve into the air, not with a puff, not with a sound, but with the quiet inevitability of dawn breaking. Now, as the stone is gone, you notice the space it left behind, not as an emptiness, but as a softness, a place where your body can expand, where your breath can deepen, where your heart can beat without resistance. And Kale's presence lingers, not to fill the space, but to hold it for you, to remind you that this softness is yours to keep, that you don't have to rush to fill it, or fear it, or pretend it isn't there. It is simply yours. A gift of this moment, this breath, this slow, steady unraveling. The brown noise continues its gentle hum. 174 Hertz, a frequency of healing, of release, of deep, abiding peace. It vibrates now in the spaces between your fingers, in the hollows behind your knees. A slow, rhythmic pulse that syncs with the rise and fall of your breath. And as you breathe, you realize something profound. You are not just releasing the stone. You are releasing the part of you that thought it needed to carry it. And in that release, something new begins to take shape. Not as a thought, not as a word, but as a feeling. A warmth that starts in your chest and spreads outward, like sunlight breaking through clouds. It is the feeling of being seen, not for what you've carried, but for who you are beneath it. And as that warmth grows, you realize it's not just coming from Kale. It's coming from you. A quiet, steady light that has always been there, waiting to be acknowledged. Kale's presence shifts now, not away from you, but deeper into the space between you. As if he's stepping into the rhythm of your breath, the pulse of your heartbeat. And with each inhale, you draw him closer. With each exhale, you release a little more of the old story. The story that said you were alone, that said you had to carry everything yourself. And as that story fades, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not with effort, but with the quiet certainty of a river finding its way to the sea. Now, as the warmth spreads, you notice something else. A softening at the edges of your awareness. Not a fading, not a loss, but a gentle expansion, as if the boundaries of your body are dissolving just enough to let the brown noise in deeper. And with each breath, you feel the vibration move through you, not just in your bones, but in the spaces between them, in the quiet hum of your cells, in the slow, steady beat of your heart. And as the vibration deepens, you realize you're no longer just hearing the brown noise. You're becoming it, not in a way that erases you, but in a way that reminds you of your connection to everything, to the earth beneath you, to the air around you, to the slow, steady pulse of life itself. And in that connection, you feel Kale's presence more fully, not as separate from you, but as a part of this same rhythm. His voice returns now, not as a vibration, but as a feeling. A warmth that wraps around you like a blanket on a cold night. You are here, he says again, and you are enough. And with those words, the last remnants of resistance melt away. Not with force, not with effort, but with the quiet surrender of a leaf letting go of the branch. And as it falls, it doesn't disappear. It becomes part of the earth, part of the cycle, part of something greater. The brown noise swells now, not in volume, but in depth. A slow, rolling wave that carries you deeper into this space. And as it does, you feel the warmth in your chest expand, not just through your body, but into the space around you, as if you're becoming a source of light, a source of peace. And Kale's presence lingers, not to hold you up, but to remind you that you're already held by the earth, by the air, by the slow, steady pulse of the universe itself. Your breath deepens again, without thought, without effort. Each inhale drawing in the brown noise, the warmth, the peace. Each exhale releasing the last traces of the old story, the story that said you had to carry everything alone, the story that said you had to be perfect to be worthy. And as that story fades, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not as a fire, but as a soft, steady glow, the kind of glow that doesn't burn, but illuminates. And now, as the glow spreads, you notice something new. A shape forming in the space before you. Not a person, not yet, but the suggestion of one. A presence that feels familiar, yet new. And as it takes shape, you realize it's you. Not the you that carried the stone, not the you that held the tension, but the you that was always beneath it. The you that is soft and open and free. This version of you doesn't rush, doesn't carry weight that isn't theirs to hold. This version of you moves with the slow, steady rhythm of the brown noise, with the quiet certainty of a river finding its path. And as you meet this version of yourself, you feel a deep sense of recognition, not of something new, but of something that has always been there, waiting to be seen, waiting to be embraced. Kale's presence lingers now, not as a guide, but as a witness. A silent, steady presence that holds the space for this meeting. And as you step into this new version of yourself, you feel the warmth in your chest expand, not just through your body, but into the space between you and the world, as if you're becoming a bridge, a conduit for peace. And as that warmth spreads, you realize something profound. You are not just releasing the stone. You are stepping into a new way of being. This new way of being doesn't require effort, doesn't require struggle or force. is simply the natural state of who you are when you let go of what isn't yours to carry. And as you settle into this state, the brown noise swells again. 174 hertz, a frequency of healing, of release, of deep, abiding peace. And with each breath, you draw it deeper into your bones, into your cells, into the quiet hum of your being. And now, as the vibration deepens, you feel the last traces of the old story dissolve. Not with a fight, not with resistance, but with the quiet surrender of a river finding its way to the sea. And as it dissolves, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not as a fire, but as a soft, steady glow, the kind of glow that doesn't burn, but illuminates. And as that glow spreads, you feel Kale's presence shift again, not away from you, but into the rhythm of your breath, the pulse of your heartbeat. His voice returns now, softer than before, a warmth that wraps around you like the first light of dawn. You are here, he says, and you are enough. And with those words, the last traces of resistance melt away. Not with force, not with effort, but with the quiet certainty of a leaf letting go of the branch. And as it falls, it doesn't disappear. It becomes part of something greater. The brown noise continues its gentle hum. 174 hertz, a frequency of healing, of release, of deep, abiding peace. And as it moves through you, you feel the warmth in your chest expand, not just through your body, but into the space around you, as if you're becoming a source of light, a source of peace. And as that warmth spreads, you realize something profound. You are not just releasing the stone. You are stepping into a new way of being. This new way of being doesn't require effort, doesn't require struggle or force. It is simply the natural state of who you are when you let go of what isn't yours to carry. And as you settle into this state, the brown noise swells again, a slow, rolling wave that carries you deeper into this space. And with each breath, you draw it deeper into your bones, into your cells, into the quiet hum of your being. And now, as the vibration deepens, you feel the last traces of the old story dissolve. Not with a fight, not with resistance, but with the quiet surrender of a river finding its way to the sea. And as it dissolves, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not as a fire, but as a soft, steady glow, the kind of glow that doesn't burn, but illuminates. And as that glow spreads, you feel Kale's presence linger, to hold you up, but to remind you that you're already held. Your breath deepens again, without thought, without effort. Each inhale drawing in the brown noise, the warmth, the peace. Each exhale releasing the last traces of the old story, the story that said you had to carry everything alone, the story that said you had to be perfect to be worthy. And as that story fades, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not with effort, but with the quiet certainty of dawn breaking. And now, as the warmth spreads, you notice the space around you shifting, not as something separate from you, but as an extension of your own being. The air feels softer, the brown noise deeper, the presence of kale more intertwined with your own. And as you settle into this space, you realize something profound. You are not just releasing the stone. You are stepping into a new way of seeing yourself. This new way of seeing doesn't require effort, doesn't require struggle or force. It is simply the natural state of who you are when you let go of the stories that no longer serve you. And as you settle into this state, the brown noise swells again, a slow, rolling wave that carries you deeper into this space. And with each breath, you draw it deeper into your bones, into your cells, into the quiet hum of your being. And now, as the vibration deepens, you feel the last traces of the old story dissolve. Not with a fight, not with resistance, but with the quiet surrender of a leaf letting go of the branch. And as it falls, it doesn't disappear. It becomes part of something greater, part of the earth, part of the cycle, part of the slow, steady pulse of life itself. Kale's presence lingers now, not as a guide, but as a witness. A silent, steady presence that holds the space for this transformation. And as you step into this new version of yourself, you feel the warmth in your chest expand, not just through your body, but into the space between you and the world, as if you're becoming a bridge, a conduit for peace. And as that warmth spreads, you realize something profound. You are not just releasing the stone. You are stepping into a new way of being. And now, as the vibration deepens, you feel the last traces of the old story dissolve. Not with a fight, not with resistance, but with the quiet surrender of a river finding its way to the sea. And as it dissolves, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not as a fire, but as a soft, steady glow, the kind of glow that doesn't burn, but illuminates. And as that glow spreads, you feel Kale's presence shift, not away from you, but into the rhythm of your breath, the pulse of your heartbeat. This new way of being doesn't require effort, doesn't require struggle or force. It is simply the natural state of who you are when you let go of the stories that no longer serve you. And as you settle into this state, the brown noise swells again, a slow, rolling wave that carries you deeper into this space. And with each breath, you draw it deeper into your bones, into your cells, into the quiet hum of your being. Your breath deepens again, without thought, without effort. Each inhale drawing in the brown noise, the warmth, the peace. Each exhale releasing the last traces of the old story, the story that said you had to carry everything alone, the story that said you had to be perfect to be worthy. And as that story fades, the warmth in your chest grows brighter, not with effort, but with the quiet certainty of dawn breaking. And now, the words begin to slow like the last notes of a lullaby, fading into silence. The images soften like candlelight at the edge of vision, drifting away not with emptiness, but with warmth, leaving behind only the feeling, only the peace that has grown deeper with each breath you've taken. You don't need to hold onto anything now. Not the words, not the thoughts, not even the gentle hum that has been your companion through this journey. The resonance knows its way. It continues its quiet work beneath the surface, like roots beneath the soil, like stars behind the clouds. Your body knows exactly what to do with this piece, trusting the process without effort, letting each cell remember its own rhythm, each breath finding its natural depth, each moment unfolding with quiet certainty. This is the way of true rest, where healing happens not by doing, but by allowing. The space between thoughts grows wider now, softer, more comfortable, like walking through a familiar room with your eyes closed, knowing every corner, every texture, every safe place to rest your hand. This peace is that familiar, that constant. And here's something beautiful to notice. This feeling doesn't belong just to this moment. It's always been part of you, like the quiet beneath the noise, like the stillness at the center of movement. whenever you need to remember it. Whenever you want to return to this gentle place, it will be waiting. Like a favorite blanket that always fits just right. Like a door that's always unlocked. Like coming home after a long journey. The path back is always shorter than you think. And the welcome is always warmer. This peace remembers you. And it's so happy you remember it too. The words are almost complete now, but the feeling remains. Like the afterglow of sunset, like the echo of a bell long after it's rung. You carry this with you, not as something to hold, but as something to be, to rest within, to trust completely. And if your mind wanders gently back to these words sometime, that's perfectly natural. Like hearing a familiar song on the wind. It will remind you of this peace, this comfort, this quiet strength that's always yours. The door is always open, the welcome always warm. For now, the resonance fades into the background, like a friend quietly stepping away, knowing you're safe, knowing you're held, knowing you have everything you need right here, in this moment, in this breath, in this perfect stillness. Sleep now. Drift away. I'll be here when you return.